good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world, wherever you are in the universe. This is Commander Swifty, the ineffectual gamer. And this is an L.A Noire live stream. A little bit different from usual. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Hello, welcome into the stream. At the moment you can only see black because I have this strange situation where when you do that, it goes black. Hey Gavin, that was fast. Just see it go live, did you? Okay, so at the moment, the chat, I don't know exactly how it's going to work, if it's going to fit in with it. I don't remember what it was like last time I streamed this game, so might take a little bit of working out, but I'm just waiting for Discord to load up so I can drop this in. It has been a while, hasn't it, Gavin? Oh, were you in a couple of weeks ago when I was doing that Elite one? Drinking tonic water. It's because it's the only wet thing I had in the house. Apart from whiskey. It's not the time of day for whiskey. Could have done with sorting the bed out instead of just throwing everything on it, but I was been a bit busy this morning, so I didn't have a chance to do that. So I'm showing my messiness up there. Right, let's have a look. So, where are we going to put this? We're going to put it in general chat, if it allows it. Yeah, sometimes after I've had a drink, I get a bit. You get what I mean. Okay, so I'm just going to drop this in to Discord. Yep. Good. And I hope a few people drop in on this one, like your good self there, Gavin, because. Yeah, well, I was going to talk a little bit about that today as I played the game, because obviously there's been a huge outcry about Naughty Dog and Sony and their dirty dealings on the net. So I'm just going to bring that one out, and I'm going to bring the proper one up. Okay, so everything's done there. So now you should be able to hear the in-game music. Now I'm hoping that it's not too loud. If it's too loud, let me know, Gavin, and I'll adjust it. And just give me 1 second while I send this message to Elliotgar. Spell properly, but there you go. Right, okay, so that's it. I saw the trailer. I'm very interested in the game. Very interested in the game as a long-time fan. Just actually had a bit of a playthrough it the other night, actually. I was just... can't remember why I ended up turning on the PlayStation and just having a couple of chapters, I guess you could say, of it. Really enjoyed it. Reminded me of why I enjoyed the game. Definitely like to play it just that little bit more. I've actually accidentally heard a spoiler yesterday. I was reading a book and I had a YouTube a podcast, I think it was, running, and YouTube doing what it does, it did an auto jump after that one finished into the next video it thought I wanted to watch, and one of them was a spoiler. Okay, so yeah, thank you very much. I'll turn it down slightly then if it's just slightly too high, because I thought it might be. See, I can't check it unfortunately, so I'm going to just whack it down. Let me know what you think about it there. That should be better, I think. So yeah, so I accidentally ran across a spoiler. I'm not going to tell you what that spoiler was, but yeah, there's things going on behind the game which I don't necessarily agree with. It goes on a lot in computer games and movies at the moment, but I'm sure it'll be a good game. It's not going to stop me buying it. We'll see. I don't like Sony's reaction. So hello Alexander. Okay, Capper. We're gonna get into this. We're gonna get back into it. Now, I did a test thing for it yesterday, I think it was. So, I think It should be the oldest one I have, so it's that one I should be playing. Okay, so I'm not going to do any... it's purely going to be based on cases. And then we'll see how it kind of goes down. This one's called A Slip of the Tongue.
So, Bukowski. B-Cop says he located a green Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is 6 West 2nd Street. Get over there and see what you can find out. Go on. Sorry to inconvenience you.
Okay, boss. I'm on my way, boss.
Captain.
Okay. Captain? Captain?
I swear the more bent cars we bring in, the longer the hot sheet gets.
Pays the rent, though.
So yeah, L.A Noire,
Phelps
obviously
and the
looking
man
forward. L.A Noire,
sure
The
she
Last of
agrees
Us
with you.
2. Really looking forward to that when it comes out. Looking forward to any new stuff that comes out for the Division 2 too. To get that 2-2. Oh wait, going the wrong way. We don't want to go to the cell block. We want to go outside. Don't know why it's going to the interview room. Ah, that door's blocked. I know where I'm going, Kappa. There we go. So, yeah, and very, very much looking forward to Cyberpunk when it comes out. Even though first-person things are not really my bag, baby. Not at all. Okay, so we're going to a stolen vehicle call at a residential address. It's my current destination. Can I just close the book? Right, okay. You can drive.
You're behind the wheel.
So what games apart from Elite and
They're calling her
has
the
everybody
dog
been playing recently?
Wonder what Veronica Lake makes of that one.
Ellen's car's been playing
You hear whether they're making
Division
any
with me
progress?
a little bit.
Captain Donnelly seems to think they have it all wrapped up. Brown and Green are sweating this Manley character. I heard it'll be in front of a grand jury by next week.
Dooby-dooby-doo. Okay, boys, let's take it downtown.
That's the car, Cole. Just pulling out of the
Oh
drive.
no!
Get him.
Get him!
Remember, we need him healthy enough to answer questions.
1247, Detective Phelps.
Check him down,
requesting immediate
boys.
Backup in pursuit of a stolen green Kaiser Fraser from 6 West 2nd Street.
Nice newly tarmacked roads. Have to give it that.
Lay into his wheel, Archie. Come on.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Oh no, I've hit somebody's car. Sorry, son. Sorry, my boy.
All right. Maybe I was a couple miles over the speed limit.
Oh, I've hit somebody else's car. Did really well there.
On him, Phelps. I'll call it in.
Car
Out of the
11K to
car
KGPL.
now.
Suspect in custody required.
Why did you run from us?
I saw a big car in my rearview mirror with 2 tough guys bearing down on me.
Shoot 'em.
What would you do?
What's your name?
Cliff Harrison.
You're under arrest.
You're under a
What?
left
What
rest
are you talking about?
and a bad
Nice try.
vest by the looks of
Talking
it.
about the car being stolen.
You're out of your mind. I bought the car, and I've got the paperwork to prove it.
Okay, so let's have a quick look at this paperwork. Coombs Automotive.
Looks like we'll have some questions for the people at Coombs Automotive.
A Kaiser Fraser. Okay. So we're gonna have to go to Coombs Automotive. So I'm just quickly looking through the details just to make sure. Kaiser Fraser, Manhattan. Right. Okay. Only 2,450 for a brand new car. Those were the days. Right. So I like to do these in order of how I'm thinking I would question him. You know, not just in the order. So I'm gonna, because he said he bought it legally, so I have to cover my back here.
Who did you deal with at Coombs Automotive?
The owner, Richard Coombs.
He's keeping eye contact. So I'm guessing that's a true.
And he made out the bill of sale personally?
Of course he did. He kept a facsimile for his records. Check with him.
Okay, so let's have a look. Oh, Gavin, you've been playing Bioshock Infinite. I was thinking of playing that in the playthrough at some point. I'm gonna try and actually extend my repertoire a little bit because Elite is getting. I do want to play it, but sometimes I can't motivate myself to play it in that moment because I know what I'm doing is generally grinding. So I am trying to bring some things in. The Ineffectual Retro, I was thinking of doing that right now. I didn't because I'm looking at which games I want to do. There was a game called Dreamweb, which I talked about, an old Amiga game. I was talking about that in a stream a few weeks ago, and I really want to play that game. I've found it. I can play it through. Shut up! I'm speaking to the people on the bloody thing here. So I've found that can be playable on a website through the browser, so that could be interesting. Could be very interesting. Let's have a look. You haven't been playing anything other. I haven't even been playing Elite. Okay, what have you been playing though, Alex? I think I have this on my PS5. It's really good. It's well worth it. It's a good game. I will get into it in a second. Oh, the engineering of a Corvette. Good luck. Nice. Nice. Maybe drop in a stream one time. You can do some grinding with me. Right, okay, let's have a look. So, the vehicle was reported stolen because he says he's purchased it, so...
Well, you guys might not have anything better to do, but I've got a class I need to get to.
You purchased this car from Coombs Automotive Company?
Yeah, that's right.
That seems to be truth.
And the ownership papers?
From the same place.
Okay, so these are his ownership papers.
This is a forgery. It's top notch. This will need to be traced.
I don't know if it is a forgery. Kaiser Fraser Manhattan. Yeah, looks about right. Cliff Harrison, yep. Right, now there's no transfer. So, okay. Right. I don't know if it should have had a transfer over. So why did he do a runner?
You have a criminal record, Mr. Harrison?
No, nothing like that.
Right, there's a doubt coming here, I'm sure of it. Ooh. Right, his mouth's telling me to doubt it.
You better give us something, Cliff, or we're gonna make this hard on you.
I didn't steal the car. I ran because I've got some wacky backy in the glove compartment.
How much, Cliff?
1 reefer.
We'll let it slide. You're in enough trouble. We're going to get to the bottom of this, Harrison. Until we do, you're going downtown.
You gotta be kidding me! I'm getting arrested for buying a goddamn car?
If everything is legit, Harrison, you'll be out soon. Until then, if I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut.
Bag his possessions as evidence, and have him arraigned for grand theft.
This game has a good story.
Right, detective.
You know who my father is?
Has a very good
We need to get to
story.
Coombs Auto and check out Harrison's story.
If you've ever seen the film, oh, what's the film set in this period with the police? Can't remember its name now. Crap. 1 second. Is there a thingy well to use? No. Okay, let's have a look at our next location. Coombs Automotive. Says the destination. Tell you what. People are not very
You drive.
patient
Go over the case notes.
here in the City of Angels.
You know what? I think he's telling the truth.
Right.
Some of the most convincing people you will ever listen to are born liars. Usually they're called politicians.
Good one. Right. So we're now at Coombs Automotive. Looks an upstanding place. Oh, I know that guy. That guy was in The Running Man.
Not
This guy who I talked to now, he was in The Running
I
Man.
have got a Buick Century sedan that would be absolutely perfect for you.
Detective Phelps, LAPD, are you the
Kind of
owner?
blue jacket.
That's right. Richard Coombs at your service. You looking to trade in a black and white, boys?
Mr. Coombs, we're investigating an auto theft. A man by the name of Cliff Harrison claims he bought the car here.
Well, some people would say that my cars are a steal. That's a joke, son.
Very amusing, Mr. Coombs.
I remember Harrison. It was a green two-tone Kaiser Frazer, if I remember rightly.
Do you have the bill of sale?
It's in my office. Walk this way.
Oh god, he's one of them.
That's a joke too, son.
Just shoot
Nope,
him.
do you mind if I shoot this guy? He's getting on my nerves.
He said exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, I think actually the Maltese Falcon might have been a part of it. Can everybody hear it? Okay. What is that bloody L.A. Confidential? L.A. Confidential. That's the movie that it's very similar to. Right. Let's pay attention a bit here. Otherwise I'm going to get myself
Here it
in
is.
trouble.
Got the original pink slip there too.
Right, so we'll look at the pink slip first.
Gene Archer,
Gene Archer, okay.
146 North Fremont Avenue.
So we'll look at the back. So the transfer details are on this one. Okay. So a reassignment to a dealer, so that's fine. So this one looks like the real deal. It's got the extra information on it that the other one didn't. So it's very strange. Unless it didn't need it, right? Okay.
Harrison's purchase receipt was legit, at least.
Okay.
We have a couple of questions.
All right, fellas. Shoot.
Right. Maybe Bistro of Silly Walks. Actually, I understood what you meant anyway. Let's go. Details of transaction. Okay.
Can you tell us how you came to buy the car?
Girl just wandered in right off the street.
Looking straight at me.
Nothing unusual about the car.
Not really my usual type of vehicle. The price was certainly right, though. Nice girl, but about as sharp as a bag of wet mice.
Did you pay with check or cash?
A check. She wanted it made out to cash, but I insisted. Man has to watch his cash flow.
What name?
I made it out to Gene Archer on the Bank of Arcadia.
When exactly did you hand over the check, Mr. Combs?
Close of play on Friday.
Right. So he's shifty there. So I'm
Why
doubting
didn't you
it.
pay her cash? You knew the car was dirty.
I had an inkling. When people are in a hurry for money, always pay by check, son. Gives you a couple days to back out.
Can you describe this Gene Archer?
Brunette, maybe 25, 26. A little on the plump side, but not bone ugly.
Not born ugly. That's truth. He's telling the truth there. You can tell.
What was your impression of her?
Kind of harried and harassed. In a hurry to go somewhere, but no place to go. You get to know the type.
Talk about the transaction again.
This was all above board.
Yes, of course it was.
I'm doubting this.
Did this look legitimate to you, Coombs?
I'm in used cars, son, not bearer bonds. In my business, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Now don't come on all high and mighty with me if you want my help.
Alright, I get what you're saying.
Do you know anything about the company
Shut the
that
butt,
prints these pink
butt
slips?
face.
Nope. Should I? It isn't exactly my business.
It seemed like he was telling the truth there, and he's keeping a straight face, so I'm guessing it's the truth.
Says
I
Marquis
do have
Printing.
lots of intuition that
Never
I've
heard
saved
of
up, so...
Marquis. Sure. They do all the government red tape. You'll find the place down on Aliso Street near San Pedro.
I love how this is.
Thanks for your help,
San
Mr. Combs.
Pedro.
We need to continue
Instead
the
of San
investigation.
Pedro.
Hope you sort out your problem with Mr. Harrison. Go easy on him, son. Boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball. He's built too low. The fastballs fly
Ooh.
over his head.
Got a new outfit.
Let me shoot this guy.
Outfit.
Please.
Outfit.
You have a pleasant day, Mr. Combs.
See you later, fella. I'm out of here. Right, it said I had a new outfit. Okay, don't believe everything you read in the press. I don't know what these outfits actually do. I think they have some... Hit harder and take more punches. Or shoot straighter. I think I'd rather shoot straighter, actually.
Well, Harrison might be off the hook, but we can still run an APB on Gene Archer.
Yeah.
Get on the horn and call it in.
Nice jog, son. The suits are amazing. Ill-fitting. Why can't I use the game well? Yes, I can. Pressing the wrong button, that's why.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
That's the guy.
Requesting an APB on Gene Archer, age approximately 25, on suspicion of Grand Theft Auto.
I'll relay the information.
Any messages?
A James Velasco is being held at Central Station on suspicion of GTA. Possible link to the Harrison case. They're waiting on you to conduct the interview.
Thanks.
Okay. Got a new post of interest and a new place. Yeah, right, Dave, welcome in. Did you watch the video link I put in Discord? What, like now? No, I don't think so. What was it? I hope that tram doesn't run me over because it sounds awful loud. Right, should we go here, here, or here? Let's go with the printing company. No? She'll wait in the PlayStation, or should we just do it? We followed that. We followed. Let's follow the. Yeah, let's follow the money, as they say.
Can you drive to this one?
I'll just walk round about the houses to get in the car. I could have walked around the front, much quicker.
Here's a chicken and egg question for you. Do you think you have to be an asshole to sell cars? Or that selling cars turns you into an asshole?
You've got it in for everyone today, haven't you?
I've always got it in for car sales. Doesn't matter what day it is. And why do they always think they're comedians when they're about as funny as a heart attack?
Maybe the
Funny as a heart attack. What did you say? In the general. I don't know if I did, Dave. Let me have a look. Generale. Oh no, I was gonna have a look at that actually. I just saw it today. Yeah, put that in a while ago, 3 days ago. I haven't been on Discord, that's why. No, I'll have a look at it, Dave. Is this the one where you literally spend your time breaking ships down?
The more annoying they are, the quicker you sign on the dotted line, just to get the hell out of there.
It seems like the whole gaming world at the moment, people are just trying to create second job games. There's a drug dealer simulator out there. Right. The place looks really legit. But even some of the most legit places can be underhanded. But it doesn't look, I thought it was going to be like some backdoor
What can I do for you,
place. A
I'm a traffic
lot of
detective
boxes
from
though.
Central Division. Who's in charge here?
gentlemen? I am Gordon Lightfall. What's this about?
We understand that your company prints California vehicle titles.
Yes, I have the government contract to print pink slips. I've done for some years.
Have you had any goods or equipment stolen recently? We're running up against stolen cars with seemingly legitimate paperwork.
Not recently. Have you ruled out forgery? There's no shortage of talented artists in this town.
We'll keep it in mind.
So that was short and sweet. He said he got it from a Gordon Lightfall. Oui? Ah, that's just the loading bay. I think you could see that from outside, couldn't you? So, garden light fault, he said. Okay, so should we keep following this trail to Mr. Lightball? The marquee. Hang on, that's where I am? It's the garden light ball. Let's have a look. Garden light ball. Oh no, that's him. Okay. Oh, was it James Belasco? Stolen auto courier. I don't know if I've missed something there that I wasn't. I don't know where James Belasco comes into it now. Right, let's go interview this Jane Archer then. She's the one who sold the car off, so. We'll set that as destination and he can drive it. Oh, it could be fun, yeah, it might be. I'd be dead all the time. When they make a game out of electronics design. Oh, tell you. It's strange, but it's good in a way. But there's some like business games that I would genuinely love to play.
You know the way.
And
you can drive.
People are creating these weird simulator games which don't really do anything. But we can't really
Detectives, Belasco is prepped and ready in 2. Another stolen car with legit papers.
Thanks.
Ah, so this is the guy, Belasco. I thought it was the woman at the station. So he says in room number 2.
I heard he's an honest cop. Now there's an oxymoron for you.
Crummy bastard.
You talking to me, son?
James Belasco?
I want a lawyer. It's my car and I got the proof right here. Take a look for yourself.
The paper is real enough, Belasco, but the car isn't yours. This pink slip is a forgery.
Yeah, again, no transfer of owner, no reassignment to dealer on the back. So somebody else is selling them.
I gave his wife a tat. I said, don't swear and love him.
So
Where were you taking the car, James?
Blow it off, greenhorn. You'll get nothing from me.
oh, he just looked away a bit.
You're a 2-time loser. If you don't give me something, I'm gonna ask the DA for the maximum. You're looking at 10 years, Belasco. Kiss your youth goodbye.
I want a deal.
Keep talking and we'll see what sort of deal you're worth.
My job is to drive the cars out of state. Nevada, Arizona, sometimes New Mexico. With the paperwork they provide, it's normally a breeze.
So tell me more about this auto theft racket.
What happens to the cars once they cross over the state lines?
I don't know. I just deliver them.
Shifty.
Give me something, Belasco, or I'll take you back to the cells and tell the whole station you're a child molester. How long do you think you'll last?
Okay. I hear you.
Looks like he was
Cars get sold in Chicago or back east. Sometimes I bring back cars coming the other way.
Yeah, where they're warehoused.
Where do you pick up the cars, Belasco?
Warehouses. Mainly in East downtown.
Yeah, he's...
An address,
I'm doubting it
Belasco.
again, 'cause...
You want my help with the DA? Cough it up, now.
A place on Industrial Street. I don't know the number. You're gonna help me out, right?
Keep talking, kid, and we'll see what we can do.
Okay. Let's see what his association
Does the name Jean Archer mean anything to you?
Shouldn't, I don't think.
Nope. Never heard of her.
He's gulping. Oh,
You want
damn
my
it.
partner here to convince you that you do know her?
I'm giving you the straight dope. I don't know no Jean Archer.
Damn it.
All right, James.
3
We're
out
gonna
of 4
check if this
correct. Never
information is
mind.
worth anything.
He
If it
gulped
is,
twice and
I
looked
need your
down,
help
and
here,
I
pal.
didn't think he was
If it
necessarily
is,
telling the
then we'll know you're a
truth on
man
it.
of your word,
But-
and so will the DA.
My first thought was he didn't know her, but then with his gulps and everything, it
You're
threw me
Phelps,
off.
right?
Yes, I am. Look, can we do this later? I'm in the middle of it.
Ray Pinker. I'm with Technical Services. The pink slips are all real.
Yes, we know that.
There's only one company that prints them in California, the Marquee Printing Company. They've confirmed that the numbers are legitimate.
You've checked them out?
Sure. They're on Aliso Street, near the corner of San Pedro. The guy I spoke to was Lightval. Gordon Lightval. Here, I wrote it down.
Alright, we know who he
Thanks,
is.
Ray. This is a great lead. We'll get down there as soon as we can.
Right, so we've already been there, but we could always go again. Right, so well, we should maybe go back and have a word with him. Let's go back and have a word with him. But I'm hoping this isn't some weird crossover of.
Phelps, your GTA suspect, Gene Archer, spotted by a patrolman. Western Union office, 253 South Hill.
Oh.
Less than a minute away down the street if you run. Go! She won't hang around.
Oh, hang on. Quick look at the map. Right, so we want to turn on. We want to go first. First left, second block on the right. Should have taken the car. I don't know why I'm sprinting for it. He just said run. I took it as a literal.
He wants a 5-star goddamn wet.
Ah, I bet he's sweating up a storm in this suit. Midsummer.
Extra, read all about it.
Nearly there. Snow runner. I don't know. It's a bit too. I don't know. Maybe one day.
It'll only take a little while longer, madam. Quite a lot of money. And then the louse
LAPD.
calls and says he's
We'll
going
take
to
it from
marry
here.
an
God
English.
damn it. Everyone's against me. Look.
Nice
I gotta
hat.
get my money and get out of here, okay? You look sweet. How about giving a girl a break? Could be very nice.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Miss
And I
Archer.
wouldn't want you to be nice. You
Front
look like that
cover
one out of.
Just my luck to get the only hair and shirt cop in the LAPD.
The car you sold to Coombs was stolen, Miss Archer. There won't be any money.
I handed over all the right paperwork when I sold it, Buster.
She did.
Calm down, Gene.
Oh crap!
Tell me why you sold the car.
I'm messing
You're
this up.
sweet. You really are. But just get the fuck out of my way.
Ah no. She did do the correct papers.
How long have you and Belasco been delivering cars?
Who is James Belasco?
You're lying. James Belasco. I don't remember mentioning his first name, Miss Archer.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I think you did, didn't you?
No.
Well, I'm sure of it.
Got your back.
Anyway, I don't know him.
Belasco's ownership papers. No. I'm up a bit. Crap, I don't know what this one is. It's Archer's ownership papers, I think. No. Oh no, I don't know. I don't know. I've forgotten. I've forgotten even what the bloody question was now. Oh, I'm gonna check the wrong thing. So she didn't know him. Yeah,
Sharpen up the lie to
Belasco.
me, Gene. You and James Belasco share the same address on your pink slips. We have him in a cell.
Okay, so I know the creep. The pink slips are real. The home addresses are always vacant lots. Bigelow is always boasting that the paperwork is legit and that if we stick to our stories...
And don't try and sell the car?
Yeah, that too.
Right, so...
Tell me where you picked up the car, Miss Archer.
Look, I can't remember. Let me go, will you? Please. What have I got to do?
Trying my patience here, Gene. I'll have the reporters down here and have your picture in all the papers. You'll have nowhere to run.
All right already. I get the message. I pick up the cars from a guy named Bigelow. 58 Industrial Street. Big warehouse, full of goons.
You alright, Jess? How's it going?
Now you've got what you want. Can I go? Please?
No, you sure can. We've got a car waiting outside for you.
Some career advice, Gene. Get out of crime. Marry someone boring who has money and will find you captivating.
Is this guy for real?
He takes a little getting used to, but yeah, he generally means what he says.
Evidence of poetry. What do you mean evidence of poetry? You on about the choice of game or the clothes? Oh God, she looks terrible. Mind you, that fashion's coming back apparently. That fashion's all on its way back in now. You can't knock it. Right, so I wanted to go back to Marquee, the Marquee Printing Company. Really nice jump. Nice.
You can drive.
Oh, I've gone around the wrong side of the car again. That's because this is an American car. It is summer, yeah. It's lovely here.
Used to getting her own way.
Little did she know her feminine charms were useless
very
against
nice.
the impenetrable Cole Phelps.
She's not my type.
And what is your type, Phelps?
I'm married.
I know that, but you're not blind or dead inside, are you? Wait, scrap that second half of the question.
I don't know. Blondes, I guess.
Hallelujah! The man is human after all. Now we're getting somewhere. Yep, I'm with you on the blondes. Brunettes are fine too. And there's nothing wrong with a good redhead.
Yeah.
Draw the line at gray. You know what? I might have to lift that embargo soon in the interest of maintaining a free market.
Man with high standards.
Mary Poppins.
The standards are only as high as the last glass of whiskey.
It's all that heroin. Spoonful of brown sugar. Spoonful of brown sugar makes the heroin go down. Heroin go down. Right, because I think I have to re-speak to him now.
We have some questions for you, Mr. Lightball.
Stop supply.
Do the names Cliff Harrison and James Belasco mean anything to you?
No, they do not.
He's lying.
You sure about that, Mr. Lightball? You sure you've never heard of them?
Are you making an accusation, young man? Do you have any kind of proof?
Got tons of proof, just don't know which one. Damn it.
My word is my bond. Character is in short supply these days. You could do with gaining a little.
I could do with having a clear mind because I'm being a bit. I don't know. I'm forgetting what people were saying 5 minutes ago.
Do you have a delivery ledger, Mr. Lightball? We would like to cross-check against the Coombs Automotive Emporium.
It's a little out of the ordinary, Detective. I'm not sure I can share those sorts of records.
We look down there.
Hand it over, Lightball. You don't want us having bad thoughts about you, do you?
Very well.
Give him the flash.
This really is irregular. Over here.
Smack him around. I wish you could smack him around. That'd be really cool. What's it doing?
Good luck,
there.
I suppose.
Look for patterns, recurring names, unusual addresses, anything out of the ordinary.
Gutenberg, Mac, Bigelow. Right, here we go. So, there we go. Bigelow.
You certainly encourage repeat business, Lightval. This Mr. Bigelow is a good customer. Mr. Lightval, we're currently working 2 auto theft cases. Do you know anything about a car theft ring?
Certainly not. Why would I get mixed up in a thing like that?
We have suspects with legitimate pink slips that were printed here, Lightval. You better give me something before I bring the whole department down here.
Don't be hysterical, Detective. As a matter of fact, we had a similar problem a couple of years ago. A number of used car lots were selling blank documents to a criminal organization.
Sorry to bother you, sir. We'll let you know if there are any developments.
I should have doubted him on one. The thing is I know
Well, I trust you've got all that you need.
I know in this game that you can only catch them with a lie when you know they're lying. Otherwise, you can actually flunk the case. That's why I was saying I'm just a bit annoyed that I keep forgetting some things, because if I'm not paying attention. Let's go to Fremont Avenue. You can completely flunk the case, and you can solve the case with outdoing it perfectly.
Can you drive to this one?
I've done the other ones perfectly. That's the thing. I think I got Valorous in all of them. Valorous in all of them. But this one, I'm not going to get it. And I've also got intuition points, which I can use as well. And I'm kind of... But she threw me off with a gulp. No, the guy who was gulping threw me off.
Empty. Should have known that Archer broad would have given us a
And then I
false
should have
address.
doubted one of hers. Okay, so this is a false address. That's alright. So... we can go back and... Oh no, we can't. I thought we were going to be able to go back and talk to her. The whole department. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. No, it'd have been quite a lot, guys. You've not seen LA Confidential? You might recognise some of these locations, Jess, if any of them still exist.
We should call for a couple of black and whites. Get Fleischer down here.
I thought you Marines were gung-ho, Cole. You have a 45. Don't you ever want to use it?
I'll take the back. Just give me a few seconds to get around there.
Can't remember what the cover system is in this. Let me just check the cover system. Controls, game controller on. Yeah, oh, thank you. Hang on, game controller on, but it doesn't display gameplay. Maybe. No. I don't know why it doesn't allow. Why it doesn't show you what each thing does. Oh, we can play it in black and white. That's class. I have to do that one time. Right. Okay. Let's do this. It's gonna kick off, isn't it?
Cole Phelps, LAPD. All of you are coming downtown with me.
You're all coming downtown, boys. RB. Okay.
Throw out the guns.
Let me see if I can...
Got bullet holes in me already. It's because I'm not using the cover correctly. Right. Got you. I'm not sure I'd have shot him that much on fire.
Weapons on the ground, now! Your move, mister, come get it!
Where is your, oh. Missed it. I'm getting shot left, right and centre here, I have to be careful.
Over here for the love of God!
I got you now, motherfucker.
Well, he's shooting through a car.
Stay down.
I think I got his hand.
Let's clear the top floor. I don't want to get drilled in the back on the way out.
Who's he shooting at? I did want to check something actually. Yeah, I didn't know if you could explode stuff.
Stay in cover.
These two are running a little bit. I'm right in the heart there.
Again. I heard something.
What's the cat all about? He maybe brought it back from the war.
All right, don't shoot! Keep your hands up. Watch him, Bukowski. He doesn't move until I've tossed this place.
I'm tossing this place. You stay right there, you. Ah-ha-ha. Pink slips.
There are enough slips here to keep them stealing cars till Christmas.
Nope. I thought that red book would mean something, because it's normally something like a red book. Oh! Look, there's all the freeways. See if I can find anything else. Oh, what's this? See what we got. Ah, okay, that's from the printing company.
Printing company. There's nothing like going direct to the source.
They were actually. I seem to remember on some TV shows, like really old style guns. Center
Betting slip. Looks like Mr. Lightfall has been on a losing streak.
So betting slips and the marquee paper company.
We've got a trail of pink slips and stolen cars that leads right to your door, Bigelow. You're in this up to your neck, but I don't think you're the man in charge. Make it easier on yourself. Give him up.
I do work on cars for customers. You charge in here shooting up the place like it's the Ballad of Bulge. I can't give you anything.
You shut my blokes.
We know about marquee printing. You can make this easier on yourself by giving us your man on the inside.
I sometimes repair cars and put them back on the road. I need a pink slip to resell them. There's no problem there.
There are at least 4 dead men in this warehouse. A couple more. Punks won't make for that much extra paperwork. We'd be doing the legal system a favor.
Okay, tough guy. I get the message.
Okay, tough guy.
Lightfall. The guy who runs Marquee.
Down from New York.
He likes to spend big at the track. He owes people.
Lightfall. The guy with no luck at the track. Tell me about him.
It's one of the guys lying over there. You're right. He has no luck.
Gordon Lightfall's the guy. He's lying.
That's the best lie you can come up with, Bigelow?
Hey, would I lie to you, detective? I'm not exactly in a good position here now, am I?
Oh crap, what have I done now? I'm gonna back out and I'm gonna...
You're off the hook. For now.
I'm gonna doubt it. Damn
so
it.
if I go over there and check his jacket, your story's gonna ring true? I'm warning you, Bigelow.
Give it a try, Flatfoot. For some reason, none of my guys like to bring ID to work.
Whether you give up your bosses or not, Bigelow, you're going away for as long as I can put you there.
We'll see. I didn't fire a shot, copper. I just want you to tear my place up.
Ah, I can't replay this part. I don't want to replay it, but I know that there was something in there that I could have used. I think it was the pink slips again, because he does know Lightvol, because Lightvol is the guy from the Marquee Printing Company. Yeah, so I don't know which thing I was supposed to choose. That's really annoying, but it doesn't matter because we know that we knew that we've got intuition. Yeah, so you can show all clues or remove an answer, and I could have used that. I could have used one of those intuition points. You don't get downgraded, I don't think, for using an intuition point, because you have to earn them in the first place. But that's really annoying. Oops. Not as annoying as you. Alright, I just have to let this cat bloody... I'll set this as a destination and then get in as a passenger.
You look at this clown.
Go on, sod off. Come on. I wanted to be as a passenger, didn't I?
You're behind the wheel.
So.
What a mess.
Gonna take some cleaning up, that's for sure.
I wish it hadn't gone that way.
Well, we shouldn't bring guns to work with them. We didn't have a lot of choice.
You have to admire the barefaced cheek of someone who tries to blow your brains out one minute and pleads innocence the next.
Yeah, especially when he's surrounded by evidence. You know, guys like Bigelow spend so much time convincing themselves that they're not doing anything wrong.
Ellis guys like
believe their own bullshit.
They get sloppy.
Ellis guys like Tackleberry.
If they hadn't, who knows how long they could have kept this racket going.
Complacency or greed. It's always one of the two that brings them down.
But we all like self-presence, don't we? Oh, you're telling me, Dave. Does my head in that cut sometimes. Right, here we go. We're gonna get Lightvol.
You're under arrest.
You again? This harassment is starting to wear thin.
Right, we have to get these right.
We found a box of pink slips in a warehouse full of hot cars.
We did.
You signed for them, Lightvol.
I signed for all the orders and deliveries. You'll need something better than that, cowboy.
He's looking shifty. We know that...
Save it, Lightvol. We already have all we need to send you down.
I've had enough of this. You either produce some shred of proof, or I call my attorney.
Right, okay, so... Gambling debts, I think it is. We could say a box of pink slips. I think it's a gambling debts.
You're in the hole with the organization. We know about the debts, Lightvol.
I agree, I have a small problem. I'm prepared to help you in any way I can, Detective. I'll name names. I need you to keep this out of the paper.
You need to shut up now, Lightvol. Gordon Lightvol, I'm charging you with conspiracy and fraud.
Just gonna pause it there because Alexander said something. Does the PSVR work with all games? I don't mean actually that you can move things around and whatnot, but could you play a regular game with the VR headset on and it's just like watching it on a big screen? I've played it. I've used PSVR, but only on a PSVR game, not on a regular game.
Hands behind your back.
The LAPD Central Traffic Division has today smashed a nationwide auto theft ring, writes crime correspondent, blah, blah, blah. Oh, here it is. Traffic squad detectives confronted a large group of armed thugs. After an exchange of gunfire, more than a dozen dead criminals were removed from the scene. The LAPD sustained no casualties. Damn fine work, Phelps. Now get out there and nail some more bad guys, will you?
Yeah, go out there and get some more bad guys, come on. Oh, so you can't, like, kind of, you couldn't play this game, but with just the headset on, looking at it like a cinema screen. Do you get where I'm coming from? Oh, I got Valorous. Nice one. Right, because what I mean, Jess, is not that you can play the game in VR, because of course, yeah, they're set up, they're made to be this way. But I'm talking about just literally, can you put the headset on and watch a video or watch or play a game, but have it appear on the screen? But you might have answered the question there. Just me being silly. I'm just gonna grab a quick drink of something different, because this tonic's not agreeing with me. It's giving me some heartburn. So I'll jump back on in a second. Just give me 1 minute. Okay. So, okay, so put on a headset and view it through the headset. No, I'm not. I'm not. So you can, Alex. Okay, Alexander. I can't remember if you said you prefer which one you prefer. Yeah, no, I can imagine it isn't always. I was actually thinking of it just to block out other things sometimes, but yeah, Elite isn't VR enabled. It's stupid. Okay, let's go on to the next case. This one is. Oh, it's a flashback back to the
My
war
family
again.
runs a shipping business in San Francisco. We used to have 2 ships a week to Tokyo. We've been in shipping for 2 generations, Hank. I've never been on a voyage anywhere. I feel like Odysseus in the beginning of his journey.
The Odyssey took 10 years, Cole.
This is the American century. America can rule the world after we win this war.
We need to stay alive, Cole. These men are counting on us. Have you heard what the veterans are saying to each other?
No.
Golden Gate and 48. That's 4 more hard years of fighting.
4 more years. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Good to know. The Fallen Idol. Okie dokie. That cliff's near the police station, I think. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought I recognised it. It's right there outside the police station.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How is that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
What?
A Chevy Styline took
What?
a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
Up to it, boys.
Parker or Green? I don't know who these were.
See you later, fellas.
Why don't you do a bit of
Try not
work
to too
instead of
hard.
sitting around all day?
Look at you bantering with the boys. Brings a tear to my eye.
And
watching
you,
my cat
get
go.
typing. Get typing before I pull my
Fit in.
weapon on you. And I
Educated,
don't
hardworking,
mean my
straight as an arrow.
cock.
Hate to break it to you,
Right,
but
let's
you'll
go.
never fit in,
That's a cop. Seems like a decent guy.
I can probably drive to this one, can't I? It's only up the road. Oh, mind you, there's... don't know. I'll drive. Where's Bukowski? Ah, there he is. Come on. Illegal U-turn. Alice guy's got his ticket book out. Technically I can run a red light, I'm a policeman. Do what I want. No, this is the one from Who Killed Baby Jane. I'm guessing I can come in from... Yep, policeman's waving me in. Cheers, bud. Alex is okay, that makes it easy in the future, I think.
Stop just ahead.
Police are waving me in again. Following all traffic rules, me. Yeah, bottom of a cliff, eh?
Her face looks familiar.
Well, that's June Ballard. Tarzan's sister, beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the two of them still have juice.
I have to say, some of the cases feel a bit too short. I think the last one was a little bit longer. You had to go back to other locations and come back and forth, and I like that. And I think I don't know if it was Gavin or Dave. I think it was Gavin who said it earlier on that they should make another L.A. Noire, and I don't know if they ever will, because this one was such a pain to get out the door, and big companies who don't care about the art form, they just care about the monetary side, are never going to invest back in something that was a total mess. And this game was a real mess until Rockstar just totally took over it and got it out. So that's what I was thinking, Jess. It would have saved them driving around. I'd love another L.A. Noire, and I'd actually like it to be in modern times, really dark, you know. If you imagine the film like Collateral, how that's filmed, or Heat, and doing it a bit like that, but with a murder case going on, I think it would be a really, really good game.
Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight.
What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her story is that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passenger's a Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, you can stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
Hey, out of the way, bub.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
Right, okay. So, I guess I'm going to go down to the crash site this way. Alright, son. Hashtag me too. Could be. I might have been working for Harvey
You want to
Weinstein.
see this, Phelps? There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
Ooh. Let's go through the evidence here. So there's some blood on
Looks
the...
like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
That's from the passenger.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
Closer look. Now, what was on the floor there? Nothing. Just the license plate. I can't get around the front to have a look at the other side, but I'm guessing so. Oh, pair of somebody's knickknacks,
Torn off.
which have been torn.
Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young
That's
lady's
going down a
handbag.
dodgy route.
I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
I don't think they're an adult woman's. Right, let's have a look in here. Please, Jesse, please come home. So this is you're a good, decent girl. You're not made for Hollywood yet. It's only 15, and it's obviously from a mother asking her to go home. So I think that was the only thing in the bag. So let's see what the coroner has to say.
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
I was making sure.
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
No, I was looking because I wanted to know if they were women's or kids, because they're not.
Someone managed to tip their ride straight off a cliff.
Because
if the driver's in a fit
it would have
state,
made
we
a big
should
difference in the case. But it was obviously the girls, because her handbag was in there as well, or a purse. I don't know. Be a handbag or a purse. Out for a daily jog. Now quarantine's over. Whoa. Feel like my life's going around in circles, Bukowski. I lapped you again. And again. Right. Let's stop being an idiot now. Okay.
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
She had a few.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of Beast of...
I don't like. Keep out of this.
Fake shrunken head. Let's start with that one. Start with the facts.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
Nope.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff.
Don't you be jumping up.
Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
Mark Bishop, okay, we've got a name, Mark Bishop. Right, let's see.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
It's the 40s, Elizgar.
You're making me feel like an old lady.
It's 40s, bun.
And don't bother your handsome head about this.
We solved the case,
husband
Gavin.
will settle the score
That's
with
what you
Mark
missed.
Bishop.
There's a car crash with this woman and a young girl. We found some ripped underwear. A Kathy come home letter. And now we're just interviewing her. So let's.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
She's grinning again. Yeah. Oh.
How old is Jessica, Mrs. Ballard?
I couldn't say how old Jessica is.
Damn it.
Old enough, sweetheart, as the saying goes.
How am I getting so many wrong today? I didn't have any evidence. Oh, I had the letter. But is the letter evidence? She wouldn't have seen the letter.
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
That's the truth.
It's not going to play that way, Miss.
Oh, no.
We'll take it from there.
Relax, detective.
I'm doing so badly.
You're not nearly as cute when you're mad.
Mrs. McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after my lawyer.
I'm going to start using intuition points when I'm not sure about something.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
I couldn't have doubted that.
We're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
I don't think I could have doubted that. She was staring straight ahead. I maybe could have doubted it and said you shouldn't be a vigilante. But the rest of it, I'm not sure. I don't know what I honestly don't know what I could have.
KGPL to car 11K, 11 King. The car crash victim has regained consciousness at Central Receiving Hospital.
11K Roger, en route.
Whoa! Nearly hit somebody. I was too busy looking at your message there, Jeff. And I overshot my... Jess? And I burped. I don't know what's wrong with me, people. I think I'm dying. Honest, my brain today is just... It's frazzled. Whoa! He just jumped that hill there. Oh, well. Show me the way to go home. Whoops. I'm tired and I want to go to bed. Right, okay. So, intuition points if need be. Because I can't be getting so many wrong all the time.
Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes.
It was apple juice.
Right behind you.
A little bit of apple juice. I got one of these. I've got this citronella sticks because the mosquitoes are out and they started having a pop at me the other day. So I've got these citronella sticks, which like incense or whatever, but it's sitting in my, whatever it is getting inside my nose and sitting in my throat here, and I've felt off all day.
To be manhandled by a doctor. I need my lawyer.
Oh look.
Where is the telephone?
There's June.
Do you know who I am?
Here we go.
Feeling better since this morning, Jessica?
A little. My head still feels swimmy.
Is it head trauma, soft tissue damage, car accident, residual test of chloral hydrate? Isn't that what do you call it? Chloroform. External bruising to genitals. Another evidence of criminal abuse. Okay, so Tris do not administer further sedatives without express permission. Patient to be held for bed rest and observation. Okay. So let's talk to her.
Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
That's a lie. Thankfully I can catch on that one.
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, Detective, why would I lie to you?
Ooh.
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have passed out.
That's not good.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
She was with
It's
her.
all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
Oh, is that a doubt or a lie? It's a lie, isn't it?
Tell the truth, Jessica. Why the big cover-up?
I'm not lying to you.
We found your underwear in your handbag, Jessica.
Ah, Jess, you were having a go at me for looking at it for too long.
Doctor told me what happened.
There you go.
I didn't want that. I just wanted to be a star, to be in movies. I told Junie what happened, and she told me to toughen up. That was the price of stardom.
Did she now?
She was with Harvey Weinstein.
It's not Junie's fault. It's not my first time. I had a boyfriend back home, but my father found out about him.
Even if you consented, Jessica, you're still underage. I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
I can't say if I should doubt it or she's lying. I'm going to use intuition here. So it's a doubt.
Someone tried to kill you, Jessica. Do you get it? Forget about being in movies. It's time to act like a grown-up.
I had to wear a robe.
Oh, shit.
And lay down on a stone. There were lights, camera. It's not my fault. I'm not a
Hang
bad
on.
girl.
That was
Why are
right
you
then,
trying
she's
to
telling
hurt
me. I'm not. Don't worry.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
That's the truth. Oh, she looked away.
What's the story with Bishop and Mrs. McAfee? Why does he want the two of you dead?
That can't be true. Mr. Bishop seemed very happy today. I mean, yesterday.
And that's why he wedged a shrunken head against the accelerator pedal and punted the two of you over an escarpment?
Punted you?
I overheard Junie speaking to him on the phone a couple of times. Screaming, really. She can be very hard sometimes, Junie. But they seemed okay yesterday, like they worked it out.
Thank you, Jessica. You've been a big help. Here's my card. If you think of anything or you need some help, just get in touch, okay?
Okay.
So I got that intuition point back
I
there.
think it might be a good idea if you went back home till you felt better, Jessica.
I couldn't do that, officer. What if I got the part and I wasn't there?
Are you feeling better?
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her.
Oh, a bit of the old tailing. I like it. 2 cars lengths. 2 cars lengths, boys.
There she goes. Come on.
There she goes. She wouldn't have seen us peering around the corner like a couple of pervos. Let's turn on the siren.
Ballard is definitely up to something.
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive, Cole.
But she's getting away.
She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
Junie. Bloody hell, the traffic's mental. Oh, she's pulling over. I think I'm the lead detective. I'm good cop, he's bad cop.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
What's the special of the day?
Don't mind me.
No, I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want. Well, then make someone else do it. You still know people out here, don't you?
That's why I was laughing there. Wait, let me I have to think on this part and listen.
Then make some calls. I'm going to be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803. Sure, I got the film.
She's not the brainiest, is she? Just gonna finish the paper. Right. I hope I didn't have to follow her there.
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
As a first aid kit for safety.
Oh, to the chili. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's a good job he didn't come up and ask if I wanted coffee. He'd be like, shut up, I'm listening.
I'm Detective Phelps. We received a call about a domestic disturbance in apartment 803.
Oh, the detectives. Listen, Mrs. Bishop's pretty upset. Take the elevator and then left down the corridor. It's the last door on the right.
Take the elevator, left down the corridor.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
Did say left on the corridor, didn't he?
LAPD, ma'am. Are you in danger?
I'm all right now. You just missed them. Horrible, awful men.
Are you injured, Mrs.?
Mrs. Bishop. Gloria Bishop. Please, come in, officers. I'll just need to sit down for a moment. Forgive me.
That's perfectly normal.
Mark
ma'am.
Bishop is
Just
definitely
look at
Harvey
this
Weinstein.
mess.
We'll take a quick search of the premises, ma'am. You take a moment to gather your thoughts.
I will. Thank you, officer.
She's dressed a bit better. So let's see what we can see here.
appear to be connected.
No, it doesn't, does it? Right, no, thought I might find one of those heads in here or something. The shrunken heads, but oh cripes, there's a load of stuff. No, I mean none of this is what we're looking for. In fact, I don't really know what we're looking for in here. There's stuff all over the floor. So... oh, let's have a quick look in the kitchen. Nothing in here. Director's megaphone, some bits and bobs. What's that?
Looks like the old movie set downtown.
How's that a clue? That looks similar to that. Intolerance.
Great Wall of Babylon. A replica of a replica.
Hmm. What was that one? East. Oh, it's the same thing. See if I missed anything here. Oh, that's a photograph. That's what you want.
Looks like a mermaid in the background. Silver screen.
Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
Oh yeah, Columbo with the old rain jacket and everything. Ah!
There's the set.
It's the film
Hollywood's
set.
own little piece of Babylon.
Wow. It's a big film set. Huge, in fact. Jesse's Wood probably built that. Well, let's have a word with it, see what happened.
Those men. I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut.
Yeah.
She's been badgering my husband for days.
Yeah.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with
I'm looking at it on my phone, Jess. So sometimes it's a little bit slower to show up in the game, in the stream. Do you get what I mean? Because the stream's already delayed, but then I think it's a couple of minutes late as well. Okay. Oh, what was that? Did somebody follow me or something? I missed it. Dang nammit. What happened? I'm gonna have to go back in my live playthrough now. Oh, Elensgar, thank you very much. Just seen it now. That's very nice of you. You enjoyed this one then? Thanks very much. I'll invest it wisely.
He doesn't include me in his business.
So many famous actors cut their teeth in. That shows. I didn't know Black Hiyativ. Right, let's have a look. Oh crap! What was she saying? I'm gonna have to pause this. She's looking a bit too smug for me. There's okay. So he says, alleged that your husband tried to kill her and her friends last night. I think you should tell us what you know. My husband has moved. He doesn't include me in his business. Truth. Damn
Your
it.
husband was using June Ballard in his new movie?
Hardly. Mark feels that
I
June
should-
Ballard has
I've-
limited range and is over the hill.
I've got to know that when they're smirking, they are not telling the full truth. So even if there's a truth in it, they're not telling the truth.
Your husband was at a casting yesterday with a young girl?
Not that I know of. He told me he was looking at locations. The picture's been cast.
Jessica,
Yeah,
remembered
I
a
had
mermaid.
to die 'cause she
The
did that
mermaid
thing
on the
with her
front of the
mouth.
prop store. You better come clean with me.
This is a sick town, Detective. Are you sure you really want to know?
Oh dear.
The truth is, my husband likes them young.
Oh dear.
And you think that's okay?
I was 16 when I first met him. I thought he was a genius, a magician with film. I was 20 before I realized he was just a B-movie hack. But he's nothing compared to some of the monsters at these big studios. My guess is Ballard sacrificed her little friend. Happens to a lot of girls.
Yeah, she's. I think it's just the way it cups them. But I'm no expert when it comes to women's fashion.
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
Yep, she's not lying.
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
I do care for him. But I don't really know where he'd go if he were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
Okay, so I have to use the phone to get the information on the prop store. So I'll use the telephone.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver Screen Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Oh, Third Figueroa, I know that from a movie. It's a real street. Right, so are we out of here then? Close. Okay. Right, okay, so I think we're out of here now. Set a new location, which is Silver Screen Props, I think. The only thing is
Any ideas?
the music's playing, and
who were those goons and
the
why were they
music
tearing
isn't
up the
supposed to
floorboards?
play when you've found everything.
Ask Mrs.
It's
Bishop.
one thing I set it to help me a little bit because... But I can't see anything of any... clock? Well... So the music should stop playing when I find something of any value. No, I found that. There's another clock there. Some money. Nice cigar box.
Seems irrelevant.
Some papers, but honestly can't figure anything extra here. Gear Cowboys. Oh,
Presented to Mark.
okay. No, the music's still going. Well, I think I've got enough information for now. If I've missed something, I've missed something, but it is what it is. didn't step in, did I? Right, let's go.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, a movie producer's wife. Finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
And from the stories they've given us...
I don't know what I missed though, Gavin, that's the thing.
I'm stumped. Ideas?
No, don't you think it was a nod to Brokeback Mountain?
Things are under control
Jess?
at Wilson's yet,
Gay
Phelps.
cowboys.
Let's go back.
What did he say? I'm missing stuff now. He just said something about going back. Log. I don't think things are under control at Wilson's yet. Let's go back. Wilson's? It's not a location, is it? No, let's go to Silver Screen Props anyway. I don't know if you meant that apartment there.
You know the way. You can drive.
Mrs. Bishop knows more than she's letting on.
She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband is in. The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
Yeah. You'd think she'd have gotten a hint after those hatchet men redecorated her apartment.
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't seem like your average giddy broad with nothing between the ears.
Or she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between him and the cat.
Did I sound disgusted when I said gay cowboys? Like, couldn't bother me. It's not my type of movie, but it's just the way you said gay as in happy, you fool, so I'm not sure if it came off. I said so in the wrong way. Right, Silver Screen Props. Okay, so that's from the photograph. The photograph was taken outside from over there. Right, yo. Let's have a look inside. Oh, rawr, big bear. Who's this dude? You alright, Grandpa?
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ. I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
If you're enjoying the show today, please give it a good thumbs up button. Or you could donate some money like Ella's Gara. That was a nice surprise. I might have to have a look at a new game or a peripheral. Need a new Xbox controller actually. This one, the cat knocked it off the table and broke it the other day, and it's killing my thumb when I play certain games.
How about that?
I tried to use a PS4 controller, which does connect to the PC, but it won't work with old games.
Got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
So he was in the photo. He was one of the guys in the photo, but he isn't Mark Bishop. So, oh, nice pictures. Props. Old drum. From Raiders of the Lost Ark, I'm guessing. Some backdrops. Oh, they're pretty cool. Some horses.
So, you coming?
Yeah, I'm just looking at these backdrops, mate. Having a look around.
So, you coming?
Snooping. Let's see. It was the cat. I do blame it on him. He took these headphones with him as well. I was like, if you break those headphones, I'll kill you, because I paid quite a lot for these headphones, but it's not
What do you
something
think?
I've regretted.
Search through all this crazy movie junk. See what turns up.
Okay.
Keep him here, Stefan. I'm gonna take a look around.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
Right, so we're gonna have a look around this place. Don't mind if I look around, do ya? Ah, copper. Oh, I am the copper. Right, so let's have a look. So we've got some film reels. Aha! A head. It's not exactly like the broken head though, is it? It's a little bit different. So I think it's I don't think it's an important piece of evidence. Let's see what we can find on here. Oh! Hello!
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people?
Mix an abundance of warm water with baking soda, I'm guessing it says. Nice drug taking tips. What was that? Oh, not that one. Just look there. Yeah, let's have a look at that one. No, they're different from the one, but these are painted up actually. They look like they're from the mould of the other one, but they've been painted up instead. Right, there's actual thing there.
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
That's a two-way mirror, that.
Humor him.
One-way mirrors.
There you go.
There's a room on the other side.
One-way mirror. One-way mirror? All mirrors are one-way, aren't they? I thought it was two-way mirror.
Huh. Well, well. Find a way into that peep den, Phelps.
Oh, don't
I'll
worry,
stay
I
here and
will.
keep our pervert company.
Yep. Slap him around a bit if you don't mind.
Can't be that way, Phelps. You couldn't fit a rat through there.
Nice dirty shitter. Right, that's interesting. That's where it should be. So might have to go outside. Caught me out a bit, that. Go around the other side of the building. What? Have we been in here? Yep, we came from there, you divvy. Oh, let's see. More shrunken heads. What's that? Dope floods streets. Cops chase was.
Listen, I have to call you back. I got some business here.
Sit down, Courtney. This is Mickey. Mickey, this is Courtney Sheldon. What would you like to drink?
Scotch. Straight up.
I hear you're back at school learning to be a doctor, kid.
Yes. That's right, Mr.
He's a
Cohen.
famous
You wanna
actor
be a
as
doctor
well.
and a dope peddler. Interesting combination, huh?
Do we have a problem, Mr. Cohen?
We might
Oh,
have.
he's Mickey Cohen, is he?
Selling your dope to my boy Lenny looked like a good move, but Lenny has been supplying, wholesale, so to speak. The Bindle boys in this town aren't used to the juice without a little of the middleman taking his cut.
Lenny promised.
The main guy's from Mad Men as well.
And Lenny works for you.
What can I say about Lenny? Let me think. Oh yeah, he's a putz.
He's a
And
putz.
he's lazy, and he's greedy, but he's my wife's brother. How can you make a cake with those ingredients, huh? Jeez.
So how is that my problem, Mr. Cohen?
Well, kid, the only way we're going to be able to make this work is to do some repackaging. We need to get the dope out of those dinky little cardboard boxes and...
Surrettes.
Yeah, Surrettes. Great. And put into big vats and water it down.
I won't bore you with the chemistry, but it doesn't work that way. You're likely to kill even more people.
Okay, listen. We want to buy you out, kid. I'll offer you 50 grand. Hey, hey! You don't like my offer?
He's going to end up dead, turning down the biggest gangster in the city. I want him dead! I want his mother and father dead!
I think I want him dead.
There you go. I want him dead! I want his doctor dead! Right, okay. So, dope floods the streets. So these are all connected. You get these newspapers every few cases. Well, there's probably one every case, actually. And there's a secondary story going on. There we go. There's our shrunken head.
So this is where you sprang from.
There we go. So we know there's a connection now. We know there's a definite connection. That isn't right. That's fake. You can tell the wall doesn't look at the right angle there. There you go. Aha. So we've got a camera. Sees right into the room. Photographs.
I wonder if they saw this, how many budding starlets would still get on the bus to come to Hollywood.
Loads of them, mate. Never underestimate the stupidity of people. Especially people who want to be... Oh, crap. People who want to be famous. Ah, Mark Bishop, Jessica Hamilton. There we go. So have a look-see.
So what happened to the film of Hamilton's?
Dagnam, it's empty. Shock horror.
Jungle Drums, 8th and Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
I don't think that's got anything to do with anything. Nope. Aha, the music's stopping. So, okay, so I go back around. Punch this guy's lights out. So I was thinking actually, yeah, take some of these old posters off the wall. That's definitely a take on Brokeback Mountain, come on. I wonder what the other ones are. Night Train. Right, now let's not mess this up.
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop is doing work for a studio, yes.
When did you last see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production though. I haven't seen him around here in a while.
Doubt.
He was here yesterday, and something happened that pushed him over the edge.
Yeah, I should have.
You're holding out on
I
us.
didn't realize I had evidence to say he was here yesterday.
I have very good connections with the Vice Squad.
Yeah, well, there's a surprise.
They won't appreciate you coming in here and strong-arming me.
Dang it.
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
Stare me right in the eyes.
You're delivering props to Jungle Drums on 8th Street?
Bishop is using that old rundown wreck of a set. That place is dangerous. But it might be a good spot to hide.
That's all for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Yeah.
Phelps! Roy Earl, ad Vice. Hold on a moment. This is clearly a Vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a Vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers, Marlin?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch
Okay,
the
Alex.
movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, Detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you.
Let it slide, Cole. Let's get out of here.
Detectives.
Johnny Goldberg. You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick.
It ain't gonna stick,
You've
copper.
had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part, happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is gonna get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too. Those two guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be a very generous man.
I'm only gonna warn you once, gentlemen. Stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
At least he's polite. Kinda dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch. So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand. The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry.
Yeah, small
you stay
fry.
away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asshole? Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are.
Oh shit, I thought that was... Sorry. Ah, crapola. There's more of them. I didn't realise there was another one. Right, okay.
Need to lose those fools, Phelps.
Let's see him chase us now. Onto the movie set, Phelps. Let's roll.
Yeah, onto the movie set. That was a... Bishop's apartment. I've been to Bishop's apartment. Okay, jungle drum set. Okay, set destination. Could nick their
You're
car.
behind the
Actually. It's
wheel.
probably a bit faster, but we'll use this one.
Oh, Christ. And they say working traffic is like watching paint dry.
You know how to piss people off, Mikowski.
Hey, if they're prepared to gun down cops in broad daylight, McAfee really means business.
Seems like we're the only ones who want Bishop alive.
I have a good mind just to let him go work on the son of a...
Yeah, this is coming. I'm enjoying it. I did the first video. If you want to go back and watch the first video, I did it last year sometime. You'd have to go through the list, but I did the first video, and then I thought Ellisgar talks about it on and off about doing it, and then I thought today, oh, I'll do a bit of retro. I suppose this is a retro game now. It's very old. There is a VR version of it for the PS4, and it's remastered as well. Unfortunately, they didn't do the same for PC.
No. God damn it!
Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD!
Get him.
Get him, Phelps. I'll cover the exit.
Where the hell did he go?
11K calling KGPL, requesting
He's in here somewhere. There he is.
Francisco, the abandoned movie set. My partner is pursuing suspect on foot. Code 3.
Give it up, boy! Don't make this harder than it should be.
This is all a big mistake.
Oh wow, were you there for that first one? I couldn't remember who was for that one. That was a long time ago. My memory's good, but it ain't that good.
It's us or McAfee's boys. Your choice.
Oh, it's falling apart here. Now, if you catch them on a ladder, they always kick you down. I hate it. Does my head in. You should be able to grab his foot and pull him.
Bishop, that's enough. That girl made it all up.
Which way's he gone? This way. Oh, I have vertigo, and this is actually playing with it here. I don't like it. Didn't realise it was falling apart there.
Don't make this any harder on yourself, Bishop. It's $2. Not failing
Hands in the air, Bishop! Mark Bishop, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of June Ballard and the rape and attempted murder of Jessica Hamilton.
All right, I'll come quietly. Just don't kill me.
Better come quietly, boy.
McAfee's goons will too. Oh, we need to get out of here.
Oh no! I don't like the shooting in this game.
Any tricks, and I'll save McAfee's boys the trouble.
Follow me. I know another way out of this place.
They're all over the place here. Alright, let's go.
Christ, detective, they're trying to kill me.
Last chance to back the hell down.
Oh, get down, you idiots! Right, where is he?
It's this way.
McAfee doesn't make the rules. You hear me?
Oh, I could have picked up his weapon.
For God's sake, I don't want to die. Oh my God, they're everywhere.
Ah, crap. Get into cover then. Thank you.
There's no way out of here. I thought you said you knew where you were going.
We have to jump for it.
LAPD, you're making a big mistake. Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
Come on, this way.
I hope I've got infinite bullets.
Is this really the best the captain's got?
Wow.
Working a war zone.
I'm gonna die here. You can't get a bloody.
Hit him through
Oh, I think we're gonna have to move. I can't. Did anybody drop a decent gun?
I don't want to die.
You're alone, mister. I'll kill every last one of you if I have to.
This is all Ballard's fault.
How long do you think you can hold out?
There's an army. We're done. I should have known that bitch was trouble.
Can't that be said for every woman? Can I slide like him? Nope.
This way!
I do like that sound of.
Get him over here, I'll cover you! Come on, the cavalry's here!
No, it's the gangsters. I've miffed off the gangsters. Mickey Cohen looks like Liam. Ooh.
Those barrels at the base of the elephant column. They're full of gasoline. Shoot them! Quickly!
That was good. That killed all them off.
Follow me. We need to get him to the car.
Stay with me.
And your buddies are dead.
Get out and cover then.
right, let's go. Now!
Get into the car. I can cover you from here. You're almost there. Weapons on the ground. Now. Bishop, set us up.
Keep them off me, for Christ's sake!
Yeah, got him through his foot.
Now this is what I call a result. Mark Bishop, erstwhile film producer, an all-around piece of shit, catches a fast ticket to Quentin for statch rape and attempted murder. So he gets to spend the next 15 years playing sissy instead of sticking it to little girls. That is justice with a capital J, Detective Phelps. Developed such a reputation, I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer. You're getting promoted.
Ooh.
Go on, get your new assignment. It was good working with you, son.
Does the end of the game just end up with you sitting behind the desk stamping papers then? Oh, are we moving up to Vice?
Phelps,
We're getting a nice
Mikowski,
car.
This your work? Can I help you, detective?
Sorry, Cap. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'll bet you did. This is a traffic case. You need something?
I'm here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain?
Go right ahead.
Get in. I'm buying. You'll like this place. A lot of movie people hang out here. You like jazz, Cole?
I
The
love
hotbeds
jazz.
Love it.
Sure, I guess.
Big bands and swing I can understand, but this bebop palaver? How are you supposed to dance to that? This is Phelps, Leroy. Be nice to him. You'll like this place. They treat you right.
You like a table, Roy?
What do you think we want to do? Stand at the bar like
I'll
chumps?
get a table ready for you.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the wrong impression. Cole, this is Alphonse. He's a French Negro from Africa. Can you beat that?
The Congo.
A pleasure to meet you, Alphonse. Is Elsa singing tonight?
Yes, she is. She has the next set.
Come on, Cole. You can meet Elsa while they're fixing us a table. You'll like her. She's something else.
Maybe another night, Roy. She's pretty beat up about it.
Get your hands off me. Don't ever tell me what to do or what not to do, Alphonse. You got a nice club here. Don't spoil it.
If you will follow me, detectives. Just through the door.
He was my only real friend, Harlan. We went through it all. Do you realize what he meant to me?
Of course I do.
You have no idea. You said it was construction work.
It was an industrial accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
Elsa, are you going on?
Louis, for God's sake, he was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Hi, Elsa. Here's someone I'd like you to meet. Cole Phelps, war hero and crime fighter extraordinaire.
And why would I want to meet another fascist from the LAPD?
Sorry about this, Cole. What an evening I'm having. First a Negro puts his hands on me, and then this. Who do you think you're talking to, you German junkie whore? Don't you ever forget your place with me again. Do you hear me? Evening, Doc. How's business?
Sanguine. Louis, help me here. I'm gonna have to give her something before her performance.
Bet you
Blow
are.
it off, Cole. These artsy-fartsy types always get a little flighty. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, doctor to the stars. Mr. Fix-It to the mental wreckage of Hollywood. So what
I
about
hope that needle
drink,
was
boys?
clean. Dr. Harlan Fontaine. We saw him in some of the newspaper clipaways. That's the first time we've met him in story. Okay, we did alright, got promoted. Wasn't the best, but again, no city damage, no injuries to anybody, so... reaching the apartment earlier would have meant a chance to give to give McAfee's goons what for. I didn't know that. There you go. So what you get for playing it by the book? Nothing. I think I'm gonna do one more. No. What I'm going to do, people, is I'm actually going to take a break, okay? I'm going to take a break now, so I'll be turning the stream off. I'll come back a little bit later with something else. I do want to stream again. I don't know if I'll do this or I'll do something else. I'm not too sure yet, because I am quite into this. I was just thinking that, I'll do another one, but if they take nearly an hour each, I think, so it's going to start eating into the evening as well. So probably... maybe 2 or 3 hours time I'll come back. Not 2 hours time I'll come back. And I'll continue this then. Gavin says to continue this. I'm sure Ellisgar would like it, so I'll probably do that. But yeah, I just need to get something to eat and whatnot. So Alex, when you come back and you see this, just so you know, I'll be on in a few hours. Okay, so thanks everybody for watching. And I'll have to put in I'll have to do it with the retro thing, because it's this is a retro game. I'm gonna find out exactly when it came out, but I know it was quite a long time ago. But until then, so a couple of hours, give me a couple of hours, and I'll be back. Okay. So until then, I'll say 9-7.